Shit. Yeah, bitch. If you ain't pulling up, just shut up. Shut up.
No more talking when you see me, better be about it. I'm in the streets, fuck a bitch, I'm finna see about it. Pull up, tell that bitch to pull up. On site, bitch, if you really fucking pull up. Don't ask no questions, tell that bitch to pull up. Real bougie bitch, about to show you what's up. Twerk on the body, piss me off, I run up. I'm a pretty ass bitch and I don't give a fuck. Don't ask no questions, tell that bitch to pull up. Real bougie bitch, about to show you what's up. Twerk on the body, piss me off, I run up. I'm a pretty ass bitch and I don't give a fuck. Outside with my bitches, yeah, we filled up. Ready to go, me and mine, we gon' turn up. Checking bitches on site, cause I'm fed up. On 10, no, I'm not finna let up. You mad cause I'm better than you, bitch. Dress better, look better than you, bitch. Without the bag, you can't do what I do. Real smooth, bitch, don't you love how I move? Don't ask no questions, tell that bitch to pull up. Real bougie bitch, about to show you what's up. Twerk on the body, piss me off, I run up. I'm a pretty ass bitch and I don't give a fuck. Don't ask no questions, tell that bitch to pull up. Real bougie bitch, about to show you what's up. Twerking on the body, piss me off, I run up. I'm a pretty ass bitch and I don't give a fuck. All you hang assholes, stay behind me. I dare a bitch to think she gon' run up and try me. I'm a classy ass bitch, but I still could get ghetto. If you bring it out of me, I'll stump you in stilettos. Super check a bitch when she thinking she hot. Had to cool a bitch down, cause she definitely not. Fuck up Barbie in your town, I'll be fighting so reckless. I don't bullshit all day, I get the money and slay. Like a bitch with my hell, then ask you okay. Never bitter bitch, I get the money and slay. I'm the best bitch, yeah, what can I say? My hips on slow, so my body on O. Catch a nigga at a green light, now it's on go. She done fucked up now, cause bitch I don't like you. I'm a menace in these streets, search for clout, you get beat. Little pretty bitch, yeah, you get what you see. Why you hoes so bothered, cause you know I'm the queen. Ain't no talk back when I pull up on scene. I'm a thick bitch, you ain't thicker than me. Most hoes wanna hate me cause they know I'm the T. Ha! No more talking when you see me, better be about it. I'm in the streets, fuck a bitch, I'm finna see about it. Pull up, tell that bitch to pull up. On site, bitch, if you really fucking pull up. Don't ask no questions, tell that bitch to pull up. Real bougie bitch, about to show you what's up. Twerk on the body, piss me off, I run up. I'm a pretty ass bitch and I don't give a fuck. Don't ask no questions, tell that bitch to pull up. Real bougie bitch, about to show you what's up. Twerk on the body, piss me off, I run up. I'm a pretty ass bitch and I don't give a fuck. Don't ask no questions, tell that bitch to pull up. Real bougie bitch, about to show you what's up. Twerking on the body, piss me off, I run up. I'm a pretty ass bitch and I don't give a fuck. Don't ask no questions, tell that bitch to pull up. Real bougie bitch, about to show you what's up. Twerking on the body, piss me off, I run up. I'm a pretty ass bitch and I don't give a fuck.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? In the words of Barbie, if you ain't pulling up, then shut up. Okay, before I get started, already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this after show. Okay, first, before I start taking callers, I want to get into a couple of things. They dropped the trailer of Not As TV, right, of the Academy. This is what I want to see from Baddies, because let me tell you guys, this episode to me showed me that we're gonna get sick of the whole traveling of the sisterhood of the traveling pants after a while, because it's repetitive. You guys go to a club, y'all perform. It's a vibe. Like, we've seen Krishan perform. It's a vibe all the time too much now. Like, it's getting like, and y'all know I used to be the main one doing the acapella. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. Look me in my eyes. They want to see me fall because they know I'm on the rise. You feel me? Like, I used to love me to do some acapella. It's a vibe, but it's like, it's getting redundant now. Like, oh my God. It's like so, it's something fresh. It's something new. Okay. This I like. Okay. So Not As TV, you guys dropped the trailer for the Academy, hosted by Sapphire. It was good. We even had a celebrity appearance by Diamond, the rapper. Okay, and the way that they're doing it, they're doing like a charm school sort of Bad Girls Club type vibe. Whoever, I know who edited the trailer actually, because we did him like a couple of times. He's so good at editing, it's like ridiculous. I'm gonna play while I talk. He's so good at editing. Like, this gave me BGC 12 vibes, like old BGC days where they used to have fun, but they still have fights. So y'all would be satisfied with that. You feel me? But they also were doing stuff also in the house. They weren't just traveling from van to van, okay, from club to club to rap and then go home, fight. Okay, it looks like they're gonna be doing like a lot more than that. So I'm really excited to see what's this show gonna turn out to be because oh my god, this trailer. Let me tell y'all. I don't think Hood Baby was really keen. There goes Diamond right there. I don't think Hood Baby was really keen to know what she was getting herself into. You said where do I go to watch the show? You have to download Not a TV. I don't think she was too keen. Um, getting into a Naj because Naj looks like she's gonna beat her up like every fight during the season. So it's a little sad to see that. But y'all go get to see that. Okay, I'm glad to see Queen D as a part of the show this season too. Y'all know Queen D is funny as f. But I just love the trailer. Like the trailer was so good, like from beginning to the end. Okay, go on TV's page to check out the full trailer. I'm not gonna play it with the audio, but if y'all like BGC 12, BGC 9, 7, that's the type of vibes it was giving me, especially the beginning. Okay, so let me know what y'all think if y'all check that out. Okay, next I wanted to talk about, you guys, is it looks like Rock is gonna make some appearances on the Bad Boys Texas. She performed last night, and Miss Nunn was there, and it didn't look like Miss Nunn had the same energy. And what do you guys think she performed? Take a wild guess. I want you to take a wild guess. It's a vibe. Oh my god, shocker, right? So she performed It's a Vibe. I saw some comments. A lot of people was like criticizing her. Because some people still don't think she pregnant. So I'm gonna say, okay, who would think we would be in a world? This is how I'm not saying the world, but like it's like we're living in like a virtual reality. We're seeing Orlando Brown of That's So Raven, Orlando Brown of That's So Raven, Raz B of B2K. I'm not even being a hater. I'm just saying, like, it's so crazy. Like, somebody would have told me this was gonna be happening 3-4 years ago or 2 years ago. I'd be like, yeah, right. Cheering on Krishan performing It's a Vibe. Like, that's crazy. Like, whoa! It's insane when you really think about it in the grand scheme of things. But shout out to her. It looked like the crowd was really, 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 really hype. Okay. And one spoiler alert for you guys that's been keeping up with the spoilers. It does look like Adonis Fetty on Instagram is going to be a replacement on the show. So stay tuned for him. He was seen out with the other Bad Boys multiple times since I posted that spoiler video. So he is an official cast member / replacement. Okay. Here's a little bit more of the performance too. We see her here shaking a big David. Get boop 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 boop. Okay. She about to hang out across the railing. Come on now, Rock. You're pregnant. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let me stop. Okay. So that's a little bit more of the performance. All right. What y'all think about that? At first I thought she was like, why is everybody keep asking people? Okay. I need Natalie to stop using big words like, man. That's another thing too. Let me tell you this. Natalie, it's not mannerisms. Manners. I forgot to mention that on my recap. She kept saying that. Krishan has no mannerisms. That's not a word. Well, it's a word, but it's like the way that she's using it. It's not being used right. She has no mannerisms. She has no couthism. Okay. Natalie thought she did her big one using that big word. She's like, they're going to love it. They're going to eat it up. Okay. They're going to think she's nasty. All right. One last funny thing I want to show you guys is Tommy was on live. Listen, I don't know. The eyebrows was looking crazy, but she has something to say about her eyebrows, y'all.
My eyebrows evil. Get this evil out my house. I'm still doing it, man. Yeah, I want them just like this. I don't care what nobody think. I love my eyebrows just like this.
It's giving BGC 11
I remember one time I
eyebrows.
did my eyebrows. What I used to do in high school, and my mama got mad at me,
No.
and she came and did my face like this. That evil shit out my house.
It is giving evil, Tommy. It is giving me BGC 11. Janelle, when she had those eyebrows when she came in the house, you know, the pencil drawn eyebrows she had. The girls that know about that. Okay, I'm gonna start taking my callers. First caller I'm gonna add is Slim. What is going on, Slim? Slim, you not ready?
Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Hey, I can't believe I'm the first one. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good.
So I actually like this episode a lot. Do you have any questions for me, or do you just want me to say how I felt?
Say what you feel, but I'm shocked at that comment. Today it was so boring. It felt repetitive.
Oh, well, I don't know. I liked it because I got a better look at DJ Sky, I guess. And then yeah, DJ Sky, I was like, okay, she finally stood up for herself a little bit and spoke up. Like we heard more from her. So I was a little bit impressed by that. Low, I was not surprised by her being messy once again. Yeah, because Stunner was like, didn't you just get some knots on your head for asking somebody where they at? Like, why
What
do
did
you
you
think
think of the lump situation? Why did you think she wanted to get jumped? It seems like she was like, I want Sky to hit me.
When Low said that?
Yeah.
I didn't understand why she thought that just because her friend was fighting her, that her friend should jump in, because I'm like, then she can't jump in if somebody else try to jump in, like you got to be able to defend if somebody tries to jump your friend. If she's already
Right.
whooping you can't really, why are you jumping on one girl? What if somebody else come attack you? Then you caught slipping.
Right.
So that was my thing with that. I didn't think that was like the best advice, but
And it was random because it's like, I feel like this. Rock was already winning. It's not like Rock was getting pummeled. So why would she need to jump in and Rock's not getting jumped?
that's what I be saying. Low is just messy. I can't with her. I at the beginning of the episode, I was like, okay, when she defended Scotty, I'm like, oh, okay, Low might got some sense now. But then, I lost hope as soon as she started talking to Stunner and DJ Scott.
Right. What do you think about Natalie and Scotty's conversation? You think Scotty needed to kind of buck up a little bit and maybe slap Natalie when she was announcing, all the performances? You think she should have just did her a big one on that stage?
I do think she should have got her lick back, but I don't know if it should have been on the stage, because that's a little unprofessional to me, and I don't think that's what she would have did. Like, I think she should have did that night, like, for sure. I don't think she should have not fought her. Like, if my friend's trying to fight me, I'm sorry. We just got to talk about it later. Like, I'm just saying, like, I got to defend myself.
Gotcha. So you think she should have maybe did it when they had that last conversation at the table? Because she did call Natalie my boss, which I didn't know. I don't like that word. I hate that word, actually.
Right.
I hate it.
Yeah. So I think Scotty definitely should have got her lick back on her, but sooner, like not at the club, like basically right after it happened. I think if she didn't fight her then, she should have been like, okay, this is about to make me look too bad. I got to, this ain't my friend. Now I got something to prove. Like, that's just how it should have been.
Right. Any final thoughts on the episode?
No, I think I still like Stunner. How do you feel about Stunner still? I keep asking you about Stunner because I think she's starting to be my favorite one. Krishan Rock is like, no.
Stunner minds her business. So like she did the show smart because she didn't get into any mess until somebody tried her. That's when you really see her pop off. But besides that, you don't really see her in the mix with any of the other girls. Just
her and Kat is my favorites, and what's crazy is I did not want to see Stunner.
Right.
When I saw her at the auditions. But you have a good night. Thanks for answering and letting me call in.
All right, you have a nice night.
Okay.
All All right, next person I'm at is Bia, 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 Bia. Bia,
Hey,
what's going on?
let's get into it.
Right.
Let's get into it. Let me grab my notes. Hold up, because I don't know why that last caller was talking about tonight was a good episode. It was not. Not
So you think it
cancelled.
was a bad episode? I thought the same. I'm not
It
gonna
was a
lie to
trash.
you.
It was a filler episode. Like it gave anime filler, but it was
Low,
not
get off of my
necessary. There was no
screen. Low keep
character.
popping up my screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Low keep popping on my screen, girl. Stop. Okay, she told me she'll go away.
Not cancelled. Low this
All right, she
episode.
gone.
I don't
Oh my
know.
god.
Like she need to get checked for a concussion because I think the only reason first of all, Lo brought up the conversation with her about with Rock about Sky to be messy in a sense like, oh, that's her friend and her friend didn't even jump in. But Lo, why would she? Shoot. You were losing. You were losing. It wasn't even like we were going at it. It was toe to toe.
Right.
Something had to happen. You were losing. Okay? Lo gives me. You ever seen someone get beat up so bad they think they got jumped? I think if Lo would have actually
You think she thinks Sky here?
I think Lo's fight with Rock would be easier for her to swallow if she got jumped.
Right.
Because hand to hand, Rock dragged her. Like it was a indisputable win. It wasn't even like we had to go to the scores, to the judges, and it was a 3, a 2. And no, this was TKO, girl. You got your butt handed to you, and you left looking lumpy and bumpy like Persuasion's butt. So it was like, I think that it would be easier for her to accept that loss had she been jumped, because then she could be like, y'all hoes jumped me. Yeah.
Right.
Y'all only did this. No, girl, you took an L. And realistically, like looking at her stature while talking to Sky, I was like, oh, wait, Sky's kind of tall. Like
Oh
Sky's kind of up
yes.
there. She's kind of built. Like I think
Mm.
Sky might low key have a good jab on her. She's just chilling to
I'm
not
telling
get
her
into these
scratching them
fights.
CDs. I think it built a little muscle retention.
I'm not
So
looking for her
Loesch might have, should have sat that one down. I seen a comment. Somebody said that Lo only tried Sky because she knew 100% Krishan wasn't coming back. Do you think that's the case?
Maybe that is it, but it was like I think she realized that once Sky wasn't backing down, she was like, okay, I'm ready to leave. Because it's like you said what you said and you said it out loud. Lo does not speak in a quiet voice. So why wouldn't you expect her to hear it? And it's like, so you mad that she checked you because you brought her name up in a conversation that had nothing to do with what y'all were already discussing? Like let her, but it was like she tried to duck the fade in a sense where it's like, okay, I'm over this. I want to go get ready. Like, so what was the
What do you think
reason?
Sky was listening to? She was ear hustling. What you think she was using, a headset?
A cup to the door. What, a baby monitor.
BGC style, a baby monitor.
Exactly. She was hearing it though. And I was like, dang. Because like at first I thought the audio was glitching because as the girls were leaving, you just start hearing Sky saying, so what about me jumping? And I'm like, wait,
Right.
what's happening? Like,
She
who in
was around the
production is
corner.
screwing this up? Somebody's not getting a raise this season. That was not a clean transition. But I think Lo kind of sized her up and realized, all right, this is not an L I'm trying to take tonight, and kind
Right.
of walked off of it. Hashtag justice for Scotty yet again.
Mm.
I know I always have something to say about her leave out, and I always will, and those roots. But truthfully, me
Uh-huh.
personally, I would have
Mhm.
slapped the rose show off Natalie's face during that conversation. Are you kidding me? Those pores would have been on the floor. Are you nuts? I have hyaluronic acid in my hand for your face right now because Natalie was trying her. She was trying her so bad. And I felt so bad for Scotty because here Scotty is saying, yo, I actually didn't hear what was going on. I asked what's happening. Natalie goes, no, you did hear it. You didn't defend me before it happened. Like, Natalie wants Scotty to be Biggie.
Mm.
Natalie gives Jocelyn vibes where Jocelyn would be like, yo, if anybody try me, y'all gotta fight them type ish. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
giving pimp, you're giving handler, and I don't like that because you are a grown
Handler.
woman. Like you're
Yeah.
39 years old and you're praying Rock gets to your age and is rich. So handle your handle, because when she was on live a few weeks ago before the episode aired, I think you
Mm-hmm.
recapped it, and she was like, "Oh, you guys are gonna see in the episode. I asked Rock to fight me with no security. She never showed up."
Right. Right.
Girl,
Right.
girl. I
Why?
saw 3, 4, 5 potential baby daddies holding you back. No one was letting her
Security
through.
Bay was head of the militia. Like, I'm like, Natalie, you're such a liar. This is
The
why you can't take
Georgetown
everything Natalie
Rock.
says is true. Like, you're such
Let's
a
be
liar.
for real. She's such a liar. And those are the liars that you cannot trust, because they think that they're outsmarting you with their lies. But it's like, you do know we're going to see this, right?
Right.
What was the point? What was the reason? Especially if Rock is actually allegedly pregnant, you don't even have to worry about her fighting you at the reunion about this. You could just simply tell the truth.
Right. And
I
it's
was
not
so
like it was
mad.
one security
I
guard. It
wanted
was
to
4 or
fight her.
5.
Right. Production wouldn't let us fight. I fought Scotty instead. Like, but to sit there and make this up as if we don't have eyes and ears is insane. Especially as EP, because somebody reviewed this episode. Somebody greenlit it. And I want that somebody fired because it was too much unnecessary stuff in there. And so I agreed with Rock in the sense where it's like, I'm not even about to argue with you, because what's the point? Like, if I can't even get within arm's reach of you when I want to smack you,
Right.
there's no point in me screaming and yelling with you. Like, especially because Natalie was pulling all those antics while Rock was on the bus. The way that Natalie spoke to Rock's stylist, unacceptable. Side note, not sure why Rock's stylist is there, because Rock has yet to be styled. Rock has not had a look the entire season. The entire
Maybe
season.
she's styling. Maybe he's
Is this a
styling
baby fat?
Biggie or
Just like, come.
somebody. But all we've seen
I
Rock is
don't
a
even know what Big
sweatsuit.
Biggie had on this episode going on tonight. Like, it was a lot. Still flowers to Lo, because she might have been a little ditz this episode, but the girl serves a look. Where's the beret? Like, come on, the slick back pony. The girls ain't
Right.
seeing Lo when it comes to dressing. They're not seeing
Oh
her.
yes. They're
I
not.
think that Biggie is like an adopted kid who's like looking for approval, because the way
Mhm.
that she was in the bed with Tommy and Razor, please say Razor Blade. I have to.
Razor Blade. Razor Blade said, I got your leak bot, and guess what? I got your vape
Yo,
tea.
Scotty needed Razor to hype her up, clearly, because the batteries weren't good enough coming from Broly. Scotty needed Razor Blade saying, get your lick back. Because
Right.
that's what Scotty should. When Scotty walked around the bus after Natalie roughed her up, she could have made a beeline right to the door, but she's really in like a that's my friend mode. And I really wish that her like natural human instincts would have kicked in. Like, even if you don't like pummel her, at least like
Right.
defend yourself. Like,
Yeah.
you're all scratched up and pink. This is
I felt really bad when she went on the bus and was just like,
do I look up best?
it's Chris. I was like, you look fucked up, babe. Look at your
Stunner was
face,
like,
babe.
yeah, you look bad. And personally, I cannot think of a single accent that will make Stunner's voice bearable. It's just, I don't like it. And I enjoy throwing in rotation, but
Mm-hmm.
that voice, I can't listen to her music because of it. It's terrible. So I understand every time you reference Dream Doll, because when Dream first dropped, that
Yes. Dream's voice was very like unbearable.
she
Dream's
need
voice
to just drop it, just a few notes, like give us something a little bit deeper, because that voice is hard to hear. And she's a beautiful girl. The red wig gave, the confessional look 8. Stunner looked
yeah.
good this episode, but I justice for Scotty. That's all I got.
Speaking of
Justice for
Dream Doll,
Scotty.
do you think she'll make a good baddie? I think Dream Doll make a fire baddie.
I think Dream Doll wouldn't do it unless the bag for those meet and greets and club appearances is right.
Yeah.
Respectfully, because it's like, and it's also like Dream needs to like elevate the same.
Yeah.
Like Cardi is one of the, she might be the only person who left reality television at the right time, like at just the right time, to where it's
Right.
like, yo, you can focus on your music and you can elevate. I feel like Dream still, she's moved past a lot of like, the BGC stuff, but then she still has like the love and hip hop stuff, and nobody wants to really. I'm over that. But and Tommy too. Like, I personally don't know why Tommy is so hell bent on performing last. She is not. She may be popular as far as, ooh, it's Tommy. Let's go party with Tommy, as a club appearance type vibe. But if they're talking about soul performance, those kids are there to see Rock.
Right.
Like, Rock shouldn't even be opening. Rolly should be opening, and then it should go to Stunner, and then Tommy, and then Rock. I think Rock left halfway because of Natalie, and also the other half, she has other bookings, and we all know that. It's just an easy plot armor to be like, oh, she left because of Natalie. Natalie and
Yup.
Rock hate each other for the same exact reason. So I enjoy watching the beef. But other than that, the episode was a 6-pack of ass. I
Snooze
don't want them
fest.
to
It
do
was a
that.
very much. That's what I'm saying. That's what, if you didn't see that trailer of the Academy that I played,
I
don't you
did.
think? Right. Didn't that look good? That looked really good, and you
Listen.
could tell that they're going to have different stuff each episode. It's not going to be the same thing each
Yes.
episode.
Zeus is losing because Zeus thinks that they found like the sweet spot with
And they
Baddies.
getting you
They don't. And that's the thing. Like, the reason I
low.
laugh every
Stop
time I see
low.
that. So
Get your lick back and get off my screen low. I'm so sick of low. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
she's looking for her beret.
Oh my
Okay.
god. She get on my nerves.
I think that the reason Baddie South was so successful is because everything in Baddie South felt authentic. Like, from
Yeah.
Anne just basically disappearing after she realized she was fighting with the whole house, to Rock and Slim being petty with each other, to Rolly. Speaking of Rolly, the nerve of her to speak about friendship this episode while you over here kissing Rock's behind that she hasn't lumped and bumped poor Slim. If I was Slim, I'd be sitting at home in my 00s pissed. Okay.
Listen, Slim somewhere taking crotch pictures, girl, showing us that meaty talk. I'm sick of Slim. Let me tell y'all something. Slim has lately been posting these pictures with these meaty talks, and I'm very sick of it. I don't know what she's trying to show us. If you say you have, you have Big Debbie cakes and a fat, hoo-ha.
No. Slim
Right,
can
they're like,
keep her chopsticks to herself. Nobody wants that little mini dumpling. Okay.
any final thoughts on the episode?
Okay. I hope next episode is better. It does look like that's the episode with the pink hair where
Yeah.
the Tommy Hat went live to win that award. I want to see the mess. If there's no footage, I'm gonna just head on over to Now That's TV, because you know what? Their episodes were great today.
Yes. Okay.
Other than that, everybody liked the video.
All right, night.
Good night.
And this is up as Jaguar. What's going on, baby?
Hi, Pierre.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Okay, so I really did not watch the episode tonight. I just wanted to like come in here because I've been wanting to talk to you and everything, you know.
Uh-huh.
So like, I'm just gonna start off by saying that who I really feel like should be a replacement of Baddies is probably Jen. I feel like Jen would be really good. Like, I was watching her All-Star battle, and I was just like, this girl was like, yeah, for real. Like, she was just like really good at like sports and everything. And then like how her and what's her name had that like
Flo.
wait a minute. Alrighty, so how her and like Flo had that like, you know, little beef, and how Jen really like got on her. I was like, bruh, just imagine if Jen was on the show right now, especially her and Lauren. I feel like they would have got into it at some point. I don't know.
You think so? The only reason why I feel like Jen wouldn't do the show is because I think she had like kids and stuff since then. So I think she's on like, because some of the bad girls, they act like BGC never existed in their lives, which is kind of good because it's like you really moved on. So like they're to the point where they would never do like a show like that. But that is a good suggestion because Jen was fire on Bad Girls Club All-Star Battle.
Yeah, I did like Jen. I didn't like her on her season, but I liked her on All-Star battles. And then Natalie is so funny how like she'd be like, oh, I'm 37 and I'm a bad girl. But then like I was looking at her marriage boot camp stuff and I was just like, girl, you said that she was talking about the midwives and talking about, oh, they're 40-year-old baddies and they think that they're this and that. I'm just like, now look at you. You're doing the same thing, looking stupid. And it's just like, I
I
just
do
wish
remember
Rock would
that.
have
I
hit
do
her.
remember that.
I know. I just wish Rock would have at least like really punched her instead of just slap her.
You think Rock should have knocked her out on the bus?
Yeah.
I think Scotty should have, not Rock. I don't think Rock had enough reason to. Scotty, yeah, Scotty had every right.
Scotty, now, honestly, I'm glad that Rolly was speaking to her like that, but I'm just like the other caller was saying, like Rolly has all this energy for somebody else, but it's just like when Slim was getting beat on like multiple times, she did not do nothing. I'm just like, who just does that? I don't know. Like,
Ooh, y'all not feeling Rolly? Y'all thinking Rolly giving fake?
she definitely is. Like, she's been giving
Wow.
fake ever since like the reunion.
Yikes. Not gonna lie, Rolly was yelling at she was yelling at Scotty like a mom talking about, that's why you better come in before the street lights come on. I done told you every time. Scotty's like, but I thought just what is her fun.
I know the Krishan's over here like, just shut up. And I'm just like, you know what? You kind of right. Because Scotty, I don't even know why Scotty ran off the bus. Because it's just like, I don't know. I would have just sat on the bus. Because I'm just like, you know how Natalie is. She likes to punk people. And I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. Any final thoughts on any of the girls?
No, I was also gonna ask you, where can I find SoCal Barbie's music at? Because I've been trying to find
Spotify.
it. Okay, thank you.
Don't ask her questions polite. Let me tell y'all something.
Real.
Say what y'all want about SoCal Baby. She a man, all this stuff. The girl's fire music is fire. That song I played, I'm gonna leave it in the bio. That was her song called No Question. That's the theme song of South Central Baddies. Her songs are actually really good.
Mm-hmm. I love him.
Really good. So yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all really it. I'm probably gonna come in here next week and like kind of talk more about it because Zeus is kind of like slacking on the episode, so I'm just like, it's whatever.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. Have a nice night.
All right, you too. Our next episode added is Miss JJ. What is going on, JJ?
Hey, Pierre.
What is going
Oh
on?
my God. I'm so sorry. I haven't been up here in a minute. I'm so sorry. I had to make a comeback.
Okay. What you think about today's episode?
Oh my God, Pierre. It was a hot mess. And it wasn't even that entertaining. It was just doing way too much than what needed to be done. Like it was just way too much. Like for starters, with the Scotty situation, Scotty, come on now. You should have defended yourself like the last callers they said. You should have defended yourself. You should have did that hop and punch like you did with Razor. The hop and punch, and you should have just defended yourself. Like out of all people you let pound on you, scratch you up, turn you to a little red apple is Natalie, and then you're gonna cry about it and use the friendship card. I feel like that's kind of like why like you had every right to hit her, and now you want to be in a confessional and be like, "Oh, I should have done this, that, and the third." Well, you're right. You should have defended her, and I feel like it was really much needed for somebody to give her a not pep talk, pep talk. But I feel like Rolly was the wrong person.
Oh, because you think Rolly's hypocritical.
Yes, like she's being hypocritical. Like you're sitting up here saying this. Slim is supposed to be one of your best friends, like your sister. Y'all supposed to be number 10. How could you let number 1 get pounded on all last season and not help her? Then you're gonna be buddy with Rob, and you want to play big mother and come try and tell Scotty how she needs to do.
Rolly said, "I am mother. You gonna listen to me?" It seemed like Rolly was 2 seconds from slapping Scotty like a bad mom, like a bad kid.
like she fussing you for not coming in.
I told you to come in before the streetlights come on.
She was like fussing. She even had the hand on the hip, and she was just pointing like, "You should have did that. You should have did. You know better. You know better." Like, but it's like, Rolly, Miss Ma'am, you can't talk neither because you sit up there and let your other friend get beat up the whole season. Like, let's just be honest now. And Natalie, let's talk about big giant pound cake built Natalie, Miss Extra Long Chin, Miss Eiffel Tower Natalie. I know you know it's not trying to sit up there and put like you is so hard. Natalie,
Mm.
let's keep it a buck. You know for a fact, security is not gonna let Krishan hit you. Let's just be honest, like they're not gonna let Krishan get to you or hit you. Because for one, like Rock is one of the players of the show, I guess you could say, even though she hasn't been there, but she does have other business ventures that she has to do. And
Yeah.
you know that, but you're trying to put it in perspective like she's just not being there. Like, right, it took Rock to come on there and explain it because, Natalie, you're trying to put it in our head like she's just leaving just to leave. Girl, no. You know what? When you know Rock has other things with Believe, she
Right.
has things to do with Believe. So why are you trying to sit up there and do it? And I hate that she's trying to book and Krishan knowing security's right there to try to like stop Nelly from getting beat up while she trying to make it seem like they're trying to protect Rock. No, they're
Right.
trying to protect you. And poor DJ Sky.
What did you think of Lo saying the whole DJ Sky situation that like she thought that DJ Sky was going to jump in? You think she should have just kept that comment to herself?
She
Oh,
could have
Lo's
kept
back.
that comment low. You need to get up off the
Oh
chair.
my God, Lo! Didn't I tell you go get your beret, get your leotard, and then come see me later? Like you keep popping up for what? All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
She needs to exit stage left because you know what kind of comment is that? That's so stupid. You telling me you already was getting hammered, and you telling me you want her to jump in and cause even more damage. Rock was doing the damage already. Like low, you couldn't even. You only got what like 3 licks in if you kind of recorded back and kind of paid attention. You got like 3 licks in. And that didn't even do anything. You still lost, and you gonna tell somebody that they should have jumped you? How stupid do you sound? I could have seen if Razor, I could have seen if Razor and Low had each other back, and they just jumped Krishan, like they like jumped on Krishan, and then okay, DJ Scott, you should have jumped in there. Girl, you getting she playing whack a mole on your forehead. You telling her you want even more damage by telling DJ Scott to pay something yard on you while you already on the ground. Like
And not gonna lie, had DJ Sky did that, a lot of people she would have got a lot more hate than what she has already gotten. So I'm glad she didn't do that. She was smart enough not to. At least DJ Sky
yes,
has a
like
brain.
she's already getting so much heat.
Right.
And it's
She
like if
hasn't
she would
really
have
done
did that,
anything.
yes, she would have got the big boot to the big Debbie cakes, or the
Yeah.
false Debbie cakes as they're saying. She would have got the boot. Like poor DJ Scott, like everybody. I'm slowly this whole season, the people I wasn't a fan of, I'm slowly like becoming a fan of. Like Stunner Girl, I'm becoming a huge fan of. Scotty, I'm becoming a fan of. But you should have attacked Natalie. Like it's oh yeah, let's get to the part. Hold on, let's get to the
Yeah.
part where the sit down, the conversation.
Right.
Pierre, this is not step out the host role.
Okay.
Would have attacked Natalie had she would have been y'all
That
sitting there
was
and
her
she's just
chance too. I
laughing in
would
your
have.
face?
That was the chance. Like I feel like Zeus set that up for her to hit her. Because they probably didn't
Yes.
want her to do it at the club because it's a safety thing and it's too much people. But me, in my
Yes.
mind, for me to really embarrass you like you embarrassed me, I would have did it at the club in front of everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Scotty had so much room to attack Natalie. Like girl, like that's one of my triggers is somebody laughing in my face. After you know you did me wrong, you gonna laugh at me in my face. And then Natalie was trying so hard to find an excuse to give a reason why she attacked Scotty. She had no reason. Like even paying attention to it, like Scotty said, like they were pulling up so many receipts saying Scotty didn't even hear. Or she even was, and they put up a like a voice memo thing saying like she didn't even hear like what happened. And you trying even the proof she had trying to show Scotty, girl, you still looking stupid. Scotty was still asking like, girl, you looking so dumb. And I'm
Right.
like, Scotty, you want to cry and get agitated, girl? I thought when Scotty had told her like shut the fuck up, I thought she was gonna get up and jump on her again. I thought she was
Right.
gonna I thought she was gonna play pounce a cat and just jump on Big Natalie
But
and
I
like
think
just beat her
the
up
reason why
in the
Scotty
beginning.
like hasn't done anything physical to Natalie, she knows like Natalie's a check. Like she's a walking check. And like she could cash her any day. I feel like if Scotty wants to get flown to this place with Natalie, that place with Natalie, probably pays for
Pierre,
the flight. That's what I think
but Pierre,
Scotty's mindset is.
But
That's not what
Pierre,
I would
I
think. If you're not gonna
understand
embarrass me, then
that.
I'm not gonna embarrass you back.
Thank you, Pierre. That's what I'm saying. It's not. I understand what you're saying about the check part,
Yeah,
but be honest, Pierre. It's about respect. Natalie
yeah.
is so disrespectful to these girls, and it's like some of these girls won't hit her, like you said, because of the check part, because of the money situation. Y'all have to understand. Natalie has been doing well, you already you've been into this TV stuff. Natalie has been disrespecting people for years, making it seem like she's so more than what everybody else is. It's about respect. Like no way in the world, like you gonna disrespect me, try to embarrass me in front of the whole world. And you know Zeus is one of it's like a major platform right now. To be honest, you're doing this stuff. That's so disrespectful. You can't do that. Like I feel like a lot of these girls are holding back. Like I'm telling you, for the reunion, I cannot wait. And it's like I feel like she's really gonna try to play that card of she's gonna talk her ish because she knows Krishan's pregnant, allegedly. Like
Oh,
she's gonna talk her
allegedly.
ish because yes, because you know Krishan is with child. She's with
Right.
baby believe. She's with baby
But yeah,
believe.
y'all know Rock
So
though.
just
You know, baby doesn't stop her from thumping. We seen it on the red carpet. She was like, yeah, yeah, nigga,
yes,
yeah. So she
yes,
might do us one of
like
those at the reunion.
oh my god, I can hopefully, and it's just weird. Like this whole season has not been clicking for me at all. Like something about Baddies South was just, I guess, because of how Baddies ATL was compared to Baddies South. We got that. We got girls we wanted to see on there. It was just authentic, like one of the last
Right,
callers said. Like everything was just organic. Natalie had some funny, whether you like it
right.
or not, Natalie had some funny, iconic moments. Like I don't know what it was, and I guess because of the different like people that was in the house. This house feels like there's too many of the same people, and you just
Yes,
have that one or two, three people that just stands out, which is Stunner, Rock, and Tommy. If you're just being honest, everybody else
right.
is it's just stale. Like, and I seen the trailer that you dropped. Oh my god, Pierre,
The Academy
I
looks so
cannot
good.
wait.
I watched that trailer like
Yeah,
8 times. I swear over because it was
you
so
know, you
good.
like it.
Yes.
Yes, you know what it's giving. You know what it's giving. You know how like you said it's giving BGC, but you remember Flavor Flav when they had all the girls do their
Yeah.
little
Charm
charm school.
school.
It's giving that.
Yeah.
Yes, I cannot wait. Like I'm really excited. And I haven't even watched a single thing from now to TV. I have it, but I have yet to watch it because I'm like it's gonna be so much to catch up on. But I'm like maybe I could just watch that first and then get into
Right.
everything else because
It might. Okay. That's the thing for the people that want to watch that show. It might be confusing if you watch that show without watching the other shows because there's girls that's gonna be in the house that already don't like each other based off of the previous show. So
okay,
you
all
guys
right,
might
I
be
see what
like,
you're talking about.
yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do that because it's just so their episodes are like an hour long. They give
Yeah,
you
no,
like
they're
they're like an
long. They don't
hour
give y'all
long.
there. Yeah, they're too long. Any final
Yes.
thoughts on the episode?
Next episode. Well, this episode I guess is just very bottom of the barrel boring. Just
Hmm.
tragic. Natalie, I cannot wait for somebody to lay her out, give her that big rolly effect on her again like they did last season. Just somebody to lay the wicked witch down.
All
But
right.
other than that, thank you so much for Pierre having me on. Everybody, please subscribe to this channel. This channel is amazing. Please,
All
if you want news and
right.
updates, so subscribe.
Right.
In the
Thank you so much.
words, all
Uh-huh.
right, well, I'm so sorry. Final
What's
thing,
that
you
again?
should
In the
probably
words of what?
do. In the words of Rolling Ray, I think I think you know the rest on Pierre.
Right. The friends and the exes. Okay. And another thing, I feel like the reason why this season don't hit like that. Last season it was a new concept. We never really saw the girls ever like doing some touring type stuff. So the fact we're seeing it again, it seems repetitive. So I feel like this season they should have just did like a vacation house, one spot, and go to those bookings at other spots. And they had different girls coming in and out. So that way some of the girls don't feel like they're filming for too long. You get what I'm saying? Like that would have been kind of cute. But hey. Let's have some edit. It's Tosh. What is going on?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Excuse my voice. I'm sorry.
No, no, you good. You good.
Yeah, so okay. I'm so mad because I wanted to call back in the last episode, but I fell asleep and I woke up and I seen you did the episode. I'm like, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I
It was
can't
a
get
long
ready.
one too.
It
About
was.
2 hours.
Listen, I was too mad. I was too mad. But I'm like, all right, I'm gonna catch this one tonight. I just did my little Uber. I made my money, so I'm good. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so okay, getting straight to the episode.
Right.
So okay, first off, with Natalie versus Scotty, I really just feel like that was so lame. No, not okay, not lame. I'm taking it back. I thought it was weak of
Mm.
Natalie to like. Why would you attack Scotty? Scotty don't like to fight like that. She only fight if, well, I thought she only fight if need to, because Scotty, how you get snatched up by Natalie out of all people, sweetie boo? How did you get snatched up by Nat Nat? Like, how did you get snatched up by the crescent moon face lady? Like, I don't understand it. You feel what I'm saying? You got snatched up by the ninja blender. Like, I really don't understand it. And it's just like, Natalie, you are so weak when it comes to Krishan, because it's like, Krishan would have used you as a broom and a mop all at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, how is it possible that you got scratched? Yo, she got a scratch on her eye and she got snatched by Natalie. She go, I thought you were my friend. Like, I can't wait to make a review on this. I thought you were my friend, Natalie. Oh my God. Like, girl, no.
Do you think she should have got her leak back at the club or during the sit down? Because I would have did it at the club.
Honestly, I would have did it at the club, just to, like, because I'm very revengeful. When you take me to that point, I'm getting my lick
Same.
back. Okay, some way, somehow, I'm the crazy one. You ain't even gonna see coming. Boop, and it's like, oh my God, what happened? I definitely would have got it back at the club just to embarrass her, because it's like, and then like with Rolly, right message, wrong messenger, because I'm still mad at her for like trying to like kiss up, like the last caller said, went out the very last, but one of them was like, yeah, like
with Slim.
Yeah, with Slim, like, girl, you over here kissing up to the person that beat up your friend 5 times. I've counted, okay? I still remember the number. She got beat up 5 times, like bad.
And now she has Slim on Instagram posting meaty talks. Oh my God.
Yo, it's just like, why? Like, Rolly, you are such a hypocrite. And I've always said that on my reviews. Like, she is so like two-faced and hypocrite. It's like one minute you be like feeling her, like, yeah, okay, Rolly. And then the next minute she just drops and literally like rolls on the ground and then get back up and say something stupid. It's like, huh? I was just on your side. Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and then what other scene I wanted to with Low and DJ Sky.
Right.
I was cracking
Low,
up.
go away, Low. Oh my God.
Yo, that ass, I was cracking up when she was like, you was looking like a prehistoric like Tyrannosaurus when you got lumped up by freaking like, and I agree with Scotty, and I'm glad that this episode we got to see Scotty finally like have a voice, finally like speak up. You feel me? I do wish with Natalie she would have spoke up a little more, because in that scene I felt like she was just trying to like, you know what I'm saying? She was just trying to like play the safe side. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to Low, I'm glad she told Low, like, why would you want me to jump in the fight and you got beat up? You know what I'm saying? Like, because listen, that's why I always say we live in a hypocritical world, right? Because a lot of people talk out of their rectum and they don't really know what they either don't know what they be talking about, or they just want to go along with people, or you know what I'm saying? They just talking. Like, on one side, right? If DJ Sky was to jump in the fight, then it's gonna be, oh, DJ Sky was corny for jumping in. But then on the flip side, it's, well, how come you ain't jump in? That's your friend.
Right.
To do. So basically, I'm wrong either way. So
right. Had she jumped Low, would have been mad. And like, that's why I'm like, wait.
like at this point, she's just wrong, period, on both ends. She just can't win.
And I'm glad she didn't do it. I'm telling you, the amount of hate that girl would have got, it would have been like crazy.
Oh my God, the comments would have drug her for filth for that. Like, you weak, you big bow-faced bitch, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you pit bull looking, like, they would have really got on her for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but they would have got on her for jumping. And it's like, why would you sit up here and tell what? Like, I would never tell nobody, hey, why didn't you jump me? No, I got beat up already. I don't want you. I don't want no extra hands and feet. Like I got 2 hands, 2 feet. Now I got an extra 2 hands, 2 feet. That's 4 hands and 4 feet. No, that's too
I would
much.
act like it didn't happen. I would be like, "What fight? Huh? I got beat up when? What lump?"
Right, like what? I was there. Oh my god, I had no clue.
Right.
Like,
That was. I would be like, "That's last season."
that ass. I'm just like, oh my god. But yeah, like, and then at the end with between when Scotty and Natalie was like talking about, the fight and everything that happened between them, Natalie, like, it really goes and shows how narcissistic she is. Like, she takes no type of accountability at all. Like, it's like, girl, you look like, I agree with the last call, you look crazy. You look crazy for attacking someone that, first of all, Scotty didn't do nothing to you. So that's number one. Number two, you only attacked her because you knew if you would have attacked, Krishan, you would have looked crazy by getting beat up badly on your own show that you proudly and brag all the time. Brag, this is my show. I'm executive producer. Well, the executive producer would have got dragged by her castmate or her employee or the person that she hired. You know what I'm saying? Had she would have put hands on Krishan, like we all noticed. So for you to sit up here and show her that nut ass live talking about, oh, see, you're laughing. Oh, you're asking Krishan, oh, like what's going on? Yeah,
Right.
first of all, that indicates that she was trying to stop it, because if Scotty could sense the tension, that's why she asked
Right.
Rock what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all good? That's her trying to step in and like
Right.
speak up for you. So Natalie just need to sit her big behind down. She needs to sit down with her 3-layer cake having ass. I'm really over her. You feel me? Because like she don't take no accountability. It's like, and then she keeps proving that she's not a good friend. It's like every single time we see Natalie with a girl she so-called rock with, quotation marks, like it's always like we've seen it with Jayla. We've seen it with, like, on her very first season, the girl, dang, I forgot that dark skin girl name. I forgot, but
Wait,
like
you talking about BGC4? It's Kendra.
Kendra, yes.
Yeah.
We've seen it with Kendra. We've seen it now with Scotty. We've seen it with Rolly, because at some point her and Rolly was cool. We've seen it with
Right.
Slim. Girl, you just always falling out because you are such a,
And
like,
Natalie, we need to talk about you using Marcus on BGC4 over Kendra's head. Kendra, what were you thinking? Marcus ain't that cute, girl. Okay, she was like, Kendra wants to date Marcus, so I'm gonna use her.
right, like, and it's like, girl, like, you really like chasing clout so bad, like you sitting up here trying to use certain people for your own like gang. Like, I understand that it, from a marketing point, that's good, but it's like at the same time, like, you sitting up, like, you want people to, like you said, be jostling, like you want people to kiss your behind and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then with who else I wanted to get on? Freaking Big Biggie. She's a follower. I'm so over her. She need to go. And as far as with Stunner Girl, I'm glad that everybody's starting to see what I was saying. Because at first when I came on your live, it was, oh my God, people biased for Stunner Girl. No, it's the truth. It is the truth. She don't do nothing. She's little and cute, and y'all pick with her because she's little and cute. But as she will be taller, she would drop kick all you bees. I can't curse, but she would drop kick all you bees to the ground. She would take one of y'all and throw y'all out the window from them nice behind Airbnbs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm glad that everybody just starting to see what it is. Like, she don't bother nobody. She defends herself. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And next episode, when Tommy's sister tries to put the smack of down on her, oh, that's gonna be interesting, honey.
We should have casted Versace. I said this like months ago as a replacement. Okay, that for Rock. That would have been kind of lit. Remember when Lo had her cousin and she was like, "Is that my cousin?" And then Raisha came in the house. We should have Versace come in the house.
Yeah, that would have been a good combination because they're all like firecrackers. You know what I'm saying? And then I just want to make this little point real fast about Lo.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lo, like on your season, you look like you could fight because you went up against weak Jada, like somebody that didn't really have no hands. You know what I'm saying? But going up against somebody that got hands like Krishan, now karma had came back around. You know what I'm saying? And you got embarrassed and mollywopped and swept and mopped on national television. You know, or national streaming app. Like, you know, I just don't understand the whole I'm tough and I wanted the friend to jump in the fight, but you already got beat up. Like, make it make sense, sis. Make it make sense.
Right. Any final thoughts on the episode?
Honestly, this episode was cool. I do feel like the last episode, I think it was the last episode before this one. They had multiple scenes. I hope they have
Yeah.
another, episode like that.
Right.
But I just can't wait to see the next episode. I just want to call in and talk my ish as usual. So
Period. Thank you so much for calling in.
no problem. Bye.
All right, night. All right, my girl, season 3, Baddie with the Baddies. Girl, they've been taking over your gig with the notes.
Baby, nobody can ever fucking come at me with the notes. Don't play with me. Ever. Anyway, can you hear me? Because I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So first of all, thank you guys. I love all you guys. Keep following Pierre. Let me do my little PSA real quick. Like this MF video because I'm not gonna cuss. And make sure that you guys are following. Send it to a friend. Anyway, let's get into this episode. So real quick, Pierre, if you don't mind, I watched everything up until the last 10 minutes. So I'm hearing people talk about Lo. Did Lo hit somebody?
Okay, so this is what happened. Lo said she was surprised that Sky didn't jump into the fight between her and Rock, and that she thought that Sky was gonna jump in. And in her confession, she basically was just like, I feel like if my friend fighting, I'm gonna fight too. And Sky season 3 Baddie was ear hustling. Okay, she had her DJ equipment to the door, and the sound was coming through, and then she was hearing what they were saying. So when they came out the room, she was like, "Oh, why y'all talking about me jumping?" So then she was like, "We were just saying, why didn't you jump in when me and Rock was fighting?" So that's why everybody's looking at Lo crazy.
They had a confrontation,
right? But it wasn't big. Like Sky was just like, "You sound stupid as fuck," basically.
Okay,
they didn't
I'm gonna get my thoughts on that. Okay, and then when Nadi met with Natalie, did she hit her? Why is everybody saying she hit her?
Everybody's saying she should have. She just started crying and did.
Okay. All right. Well, let me give my grown woman thoughts. Let me give my grown woman thoughts from someone who should have been a season 3 baddie, but it's okay. We're
right. We'll wait for season 4.
Elevated. Okay,
right.
5 maybe. Okay. So first of all, let's start with the Lo thing, because first of all, a grown woman, I don't need to jump in nothing that my friend's already winning. Now, if she's losing, we'll consider. But at the end of the day, let me be clear to everybody: jumping nobody ain't cute. Okay, you don't want to be no jumper hoe. Okay, if you have to jump somebody, you're weak, and I just want everyone to know that. Don't do that. So for her to even say that, you just sound like dumb, because first of all, girl, you already got lumped upside your head, and Lo, I was on your side. So baby girl, don't be asking for more. What did you want more to get? Stop. What is that?
Lo, I done told you every time, girl. Like, or every time y'all bring up her name, she told me she gonna pop up.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop. Okay, so yeah, no. So she should have never came at Sky. But then again, if Sky was ear hustling, I'd have been like, okay, girl, well, let's get our one. Period. And then 2, Scotty, here's my thing. I already said this last week. I don't care if you're my best friend, my day one, my sister, except for my mom. If you hit me and I came to check on you, you getting that work. And the way she worked Razor, she should have worked Natalie more. Period. I don't care. We can talk about it in the morning, but you're not going to hit me and think that I'm not going to stand up for myself. I'm not going to no club scratched up. You scratched up too, period. And I don't even got to jump you at the club. Like, let me get through security. No, we cool. I love you. Bop. Period.
You think she should have hit her with the speaker?
No, listen, I'd have been like, nah, we cool. I'm so sorry. I know you thought I was laughing. Bop. Period. And that would have been that here. That would have been that, because you're not going to hit me, bro. Like, not that I'm coming to check on you. Like, I don't think people are focused on that, bro. Like, I came to check on you. You're trying to, and Natalie was really running with this lie that Scotty was laughing at her. And now that the episode came out, I didn't see Scotty laughing. Did you?
No, Scotty was talking to
nobody
Sky. Like, Sky was like deep throating like a bottle, and Scotty was like, ha ha ha. She was
in the bottle.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, no, girl, I would have slapped the dog crap out of me, because please, you're not gonna freaking hit me. But okay, since we're talking about notes, let me get into my notes. So in this season in general, like part of the reason why I didn't finish this is because I was doing naughty girl things this whole weekend. But
oh, you're getting the Big Debbie cakes pounded.
Episode. Listen, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. We'll talk about it in the DMs, baby. Okay. Anyway, the problem with this season is that there's no storyline. There's no storyline. They're trying to run with they're on tour. And the problem is if you're on tour, let's film for a week straight and stretch those episodes out. But you're on tour, you're filming for 4 hours a day, and then you're cutting too much. It's boring, bro. Like even today, every time they're at the club, I literally fast forward 5 minutes because I'm like, all right, we get it. You're going to the club. It's gonna be 5 minute like music video kind of scene, like, and I'm over it. But that like, and with Baddies South, at least it was more of like a development. You got to know each character. Like I can't really tell you. I mess with Stunna because we get to see her talk a lot, but I don't know Stunna. I don't know Razor. I know Biggie for to be a follower, but I still love her. Like I don't know them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. I still really don't know Scotty. So and that's part of the problem. There's no storyline. Tommy over here thinking she's better than everybody. Krishan thinks she's better than everybody. And part of the problem. And since we're on that, let's talk about this. If I was low, I'd have brought up the money thing again because why am I getting paid less than half of what you're getting paid, Tommy and Stunna? Krishan and Stunna, and y'all get to leave. So if I'm only gonna get $972.37 for my little check of the thing, why am I here? Let me not be at the meet and greet. Let me go find a man.
So you said Lo should have brought that? You should have brought that red beret back and handled some business.
Raspberry beret. So, but no, like she should have brought that up because at the end of the day, why y'all get to get paid more because you're performing for three minutes, but you don't got to stay.
Right.
Like none of that makes sense. So I mean, those are. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's my only note. This episode was boring. I mean, I didn't watch the end, like I said, with Lo. If Lo really said that, she's lame because at the end of the day, like I said, jumping nobody is lame. But yeah, this show is just getting dry. Like I keep we're at episode 10 now, right? Like I feel like we still haven't got to
11.
anything. Have we got to anything? Like, have we got to anything, Pierre? Do we know anything? Like, no, y'all.
It should have been a vacation. You know how the reason why Jersey Shore has been so successful is because they go different spots. Don't get me wrong, but like they still stay at like one like nucleus spot. So it's not like we're not constantly see them in a car driving somewhere. Like they get to make content in one spot, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, and they film the whole time that they're there. Like you guys just think you're gonna cheap shot this whole way. And Natalie, girl, you were like Natalie really called Christian.
When you're cutting off. I'm losing season 3, Baddy. Down. Wait, sorry about that. I couldn't hear. It was cutting off season 3, Baddy. I do want to read this comment though. Jesse said, "But do we have to take consideration? Zeus is still watching over their shoulder. Oxygen could come in anytime and shut it all down. That's why I think they purposely do stupid things." Oh, that's a good point. If Oxygen ever comes in, that would be the ultimate gag. Like, that would be crazy if they just drop BGC. Now casting for VGC. I think the whole world would be in a disarray. Like it'll be trending for probably days straight. I can guarantee you. Like you think Krishan and Blue trend, BGC comeback would be trending like 48 hours straight. I could just see it. What's going on, Moonlight Alec? What is going on?
Hello, Pierre.
What's up?
How's it going?
I'm good. You sound like my teacher or something.
I'm all present.
Right.
I just wanted to say, okay, so I did not get to call in last week's episode, but I wanted to so bad because I'm like, we finally got to see the Wagyu steaks being carried into the restaurant.
Right.
I had mentioned the last time I called, I was mad that we didn't get to see it, so I'm glad that we did, which was great. Although Krishan putting her finger in the mashed potatoes was, girl, what are you doing? But what I wanted to say real quick, what BGC Baddie just mentioned, which just cracked me up about in the confessional. I don't know if anybody caught it, but Stunner Girl was like, yeah, this girl, Low London, over here worried about where people at, leaving the club. Don't you remember the last time you were wondering what happened where people went? You got beat up. And I was just dying because, girl, I don't know what Low was doing this episode, but she was off.
Do you think Stunner Girl is giving basically Low a warning shot, like tread lightly?
Yeah, yes. I think Stunner Girl was definitely like, girl, don't you dare worry about where I'm at because I'll hit you too.
Right.
Basically saying, you know what happened the last time you asked somebody where they're at? Boop.
Right. Listen, Stunner, I think, would pop Low. Not even. So she might want to calm down with that one because Stunner's, I think, over the fighting. At this point, Stunner's just gonna start popping. Girl.
I mean, honestly, Stunner is the true knockout queen. I mean, she's just sitting here, boop you, boop, 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 boop. I mean, really, she is the season. I know, like last season it was Rock, but I don't know. Rock got a lot going on, and it's hard to feel bad for her sometimes. But I know that she does have a lot going on. But she's not really given this season, you know?
Yeah, it seems like she's over the whole Baddies thing, which is it's good. That means she's grown.
Well, I mean, I think she's doing Baddies. She's doing her show with Blue. Blue is over here cheating on her left and right, disrespecting her. I mean, she's just her, you know, in fights with family. I mean, she just has I think she's just in a dark place, even though it should seem like, oh my God, I have the world. But I think that it's behind it all. It's not as pretty as it seems.
Right.
But anyways, okay. What else did I want to say? Okay, I am actually starting to like DJ Sky. I really like DJ Sky, and I caught this because remember when Natalie told her earlier in the episode, both y'all can go, but you, right, go, and she's like, wait a minute.
I still have the DJ.
Yeah, she said, I mean, I know we were cool with Kashaw, but I'm not that, you know, we're not
right.
She can go. So I was dying because then when DJ Sky was there in the kitchen and she's like, oh, hey, Nat. She real quick went into like, hold on, how am I going to secure the bag? Right. And she was like, because if we let somebody else do it, they're just going to mess it up. Like, I got to keep the vibe, no. Right. And I'm like, you go, girl, you secure your bag. You do it. I see what you're doing.
DJ Sky Games. I need the full payment of this season, not half.
Mm-hmm. That was DJ Business Guy. She said, wait a minute.
Right. Good job, Sky. You're right.
I will mail Krishan's all of her clothes back to her. You don't even gotta worry about that. Don't even worry about that.
Right.
You know what? I'll put all of her clothes in my DJ equipment. It's fine. It's good. So I love that. And then when Lo was talking out of her butt, talking about why didn't no one jump me, I was like, girl, what are you talking about? That whole scene was that whole part was just hilarious. Because I think she caught herself mid-sentence. It was like, did I really just say that? But I guess you just got to go with it. Yeah, I agree. People should have jumped me. That's weird. Because if my friend would have fought, I'm going in. But I'm like, no. So right. I think DJ Sky handled that very well. I kind of like the weird audio of her like, what was that? That was great.
Out the door, ear hustling. Like I never seen that. So that was funny for me.
That was hilarious, and I can kind of see. It looks like Sky is finding her place in the season, and I can see her kind of like warming up and just being more herself. And she is definitely now becoming like she is a cast member. She's not the handler for Krishan.
Right, which is good.
Yeah, it is. It does look like. I'm not too sure, but it looks like next episode is going to be the last one because I peeped that Stunner Girl had her blue wig on and so did Tommy, which I was like, wasn't that the last like
the iconic
before they wrapped it up?
Yes.
Yes. I was like, are we coming to a close? Because honestly, please do. This is boring. It's not as great as,
They need to just hurry up and drop Bad Boys.
Honestly, please. And I know Bad Boys is going to be so good. And I'm so excited. Okay, that part. Okay, the whole Natalie situation. So it really did hurt my soul though when I saw Natalie. There was this one part where she like gripped Scotty's head
Yeah.
and kind of like jerked her a little bit. That to me, like again, everybody should have jumped Natalie. Like, what are you doing, girl? Like, here's the thing, because like I love Natalie. I am a BJC4 fan. I know that she really did help put the whole show on a map and make it to what it is, with all the spinoffs and on season 5, 6, coming in, popping up. I give that to her, and I give it to her for Baddies being on television. It is entertaining, although sometimes it could be a little lackluster. But give the girl her flowers. However, Natalie, we've seen you for how many years? How many years have we seen you? And you do the same thing. It's just, you got a big mouth, you like to talk, you be making those weird facial expressions, and you're riling yourself up. Nobody's even tripping off of you.
Right.
And the whole
Like, when I
Krishan was
seen
just
that
sitting
jerk,
there.
I'm thinking like, that's more than just for TV. Because like you could just do a little hair pull for TV, but it's like you tugging.
Oh, no, absolutely. And for like what? For what point? And the whole thing too at the very, very end, when she was trying to, I kind of had secondary embarrassment, so I didn't finish the last few minutes of it. I kept skipping, but the bits that I did see, I was just like, Natalie, just stop trying to make it something that it's not. You're a terrible liar. You're not a fighter. You just have a large mouth, and you think that kind of intimidates people, and it doesn't. So I just don't get why she goes about dealing with her friends like this. It's really, really bizarre. But so now I do have a nice soft spot for Scotty. I am starting to like DJ Sky a lot more. And then I'm kind of just wondering, like, where's Kat? Kat's always like in the background, and I'm trying to think, is Kat? Remember in the trailer where she's like yelling in the bus, like, let's go. I'm like, where's that at?
I don't know. I think that's maybe the last episode we see finally.
maybe once the guns start coming up and start pop, and she's like, we gotta go.
Right. She's like, oh, my safety. Right.
That might be it. But other than that, I think it was a mediocre episode. It was okay. But I really just wanted to touch notes on those parts.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah. All right, Pierre. Have a great night.
All right, you too. I said the teacher thing because the way he sounded when he came on, he sounded like a teacher. Like I had a teacher who sounded just like him because I'm like, whoa. All right. Let's say Erica said at the end of the day, Natalie knows how to the game because every one of these girls always comes to her at the end of the day. There's stuff behind the cameras we don't see. But still, like, she was doing the most with doing that. It's one thing to fake a fight. Like, you could have did the little hand thing, like, maybe pulled her hair, like, made security grab you off of her. But, like, you was grip. Yeah, I'm Vicky Lowe. If you holding up, grip, damn me. You was gripping that frontal. Like, you was gripping her hair. Okay. Thank you so much, Pink Curly Sony, for the super chat. He said, I don't know what video Natalie watched. Low talking about Sky should have jumped in. That's corny. First, it's jumping. First, that was corny. First, it's jumping is whack. Now it's okay. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much again for the super chat. Someone said the girls need to do something besides club appearances. Example, Scotty is, a personal trainer. We ain't see nothing pertaining to that. There's just so many things they can do besides clubbing. Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%. I know something add up is Kaya. What is going on, Kaya?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up? What do you think about tonight's episode?
Well, first off, can you hear me? Because I'm at work right now.
I can hear you.
All right, thank you. All right, so I watched it at my station at work. It was all right, but it wasn't nothing like, I thought it was going to be really good, but it had its moment. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good, you know?
Right.
And
what do you think about the whole Scotty versus Natalie?
Whack. I don't know why Scotty didn't just go and just sling Natalie up. Why didn't she just go sling Natalie up, like, right there at the bus? Like, girl.
Where do you think she should have did it, at the club or at the table? Because I would have did it at the club. Where would you have did it?
Both.
Twice you would have did it.
I meant to ask you, how do you feel about Stunner Girl saying Natalie was right to attack her?
That to me shows me that Stunner Girl's not a girl's girl, which I've said a lot of times before. Although I feel like Stunner was right in a lot of the stuff that happened this season, she's just not a girl's girl. She doesn't seem like the type of girl to have like a lot of friends that are girls, which some girls just aren't like that. But it didn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, that to me that's surprising. Like, wait, you think
Yeah,
it's good that she attacked her friends?
yeah.
And also, so let's talk about first of all, does Krishan have any more songs instead of that one song she be singing?
You said has Krishan one more time? Has Krishan not been into any fights? You said.
No, I said, does she have any more songs?
Oh, listen, they're not club anthems, though. That's the thing. She to me is like a horrible version, song wise, of Rod Wave, and Rod Wave is amazing. So I'm not dissing him, but like if Rod Wave was horrible, that would be Krishan. So it's
That's
like
that's
some
like
of
the
those
only
songs you
song
can't be
she
performing in
got.
the club.
Yeah, so it's just like that's like the only song she got. And someone said Rolly, I think Rolly's the only person that's doing different songs. Same with Stunner, like she has all these songs. Why would all they performing the same songs everywhere they go?
Right, that's
And
true.
I still don't know the words to Tommy's song. I love me some Tommy, but honey, I don't know any of the words to any of Tommy's songs.
All I know is I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it. Chop that, park down if you with it. Now that's my right there.
All right, we got to talk about her low. Like, girl, you got your. I'm sorry. Did you remember that episode of Bad Boys?
Hmm.
Remember the episode of Bad Boys when Jonathan said, "You just got your ass whooped." Like, whooped. He
Right.
said, "No,
You talk about Angie? She Shelly got what? I'm talking about what? I was
no,
like,
no." Remember, it was the episode of Bad Boys when Jonathan got
oh,
beat Rio. He was like, "You just got your ass whooped." Like,
oh, okay,
whooped.
okay, okay. I know what you're talking about. I thought you were talking
No,
about Angie from BGC7.
that too,
Yeah,
and also Tierra from BGC7. She said, "What did she gotta jump in? She was on. You was already whooping her ass." Remember
right,
when Tasha jumped in for Judy's fight with Priscilla, and they said,
right,
"Tasha,
right,
why did
right,
you jump in?" Because Priscilla was already beating her up. So Lo,
right,
you wanted to get beat up twice. Well, you want to get beat up two times the worst. I don't know if Scotty, not Scotty. I don't know how if Scott can fight really good, but why do you want somebody to jump you when you was already getting your ass whooped? You got
right,
your what was those tape ins or clip ins? You already got them snatched off. You had three lumps in your head. That just I really like Lo, but that just threw me all the way off. I'm like, what do you mean you want this girl to jump you?
right.
That Dragon Tail, oh my god, why do you keep posting that? Why do you keep posting that? I used to love that.
I'm
I used to
childish.
yeah, I used to love that show. They used to be
I
my
mean,
show.
too. Listen, that was Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales.
Oh, so were you? Oh, so speaking of that, I think Tommy brought something up. So Krishan was filming her show and this show at the same time at each other, the Crazy in Love show.
Yeah, they were filming that around the same time. So I think with that, and then also all the extra booking she was getting, that's why she wasn't able to like do the whole season in full. But Natalie
But why?
knows that. But of course, for storyline purposes, they can't really break like the fourth wall. Even though Zeus to me doesn't have a fourth wall, but yeah,
Yeah, but why didn't they just let her sit out this season? Like there was no. I'm pretty sure the season would have went on fine just without her.
yeah, I think it would. Had they add somebody just as like have the same close to the same following as her and it's kind
Yeah,
of pops off easy, I think they could have did it without Rock 100% because she only got into it with Low, so it's like
exactly.
somebody else would have got into it. So yeah, for
Exactly. And I
sure.
had said that when I first saw the season. I said we don't really see Krishan in the trailer, so I was so curious if she was going to be involved. I don't even think she slept in that. I don't think she slept in none of those houses that they slept at.
Right.
And also, last time we're talking about Rolly. So, like how a lot of your previous callers talked about, I
Hmm.
do agree that Rolly probably was the wrong messenger, even though she was saying some true stuff about Scotty. And I said that too. It's like, how are you able to be cool and friends with Rock, and she's over here beating up your best friend's friend? And
Mm,
now, and not only that, you got into Natalie, and Slim got into it with Natalie because of you. And her and Natalie don't get along, but yet you're able to have to hang out with Natalie and be friends with her and all this kind of stuff. So I see what everybody else is saying. It's because you're back on the show when you said that you weren't coming back. You're supposed to have your own show, which Stunner Girl said Rolly's never get her own show. Who knows if that's true or not? But
right.
I agree with them. It's like I'm pretty sure her and Slim are still friends, but I understand like how are you friends with these girls who beat up your best friend? So that I kind of side I Rolly with that too. Did you agree with what everyone was saying about that, or did you
I
call
do.
Leo both sides?
I've called out Rolly on that like way before people started to pick up on it because I don't like that when it comes to Slim. I feel like Slim is more of a friend to Rolly than Rolly is to her. That's just from what I see. I don't know their friendship, of course, deeper than what we see on TV, but what we seen on the network television,
Yeah.
Slim is more her friend 100%.
Like
Yeah,
I said, you can tell who was who in that friendship because if
yeah,
Slim was hanging out with Rock and Natalie and Rock and Natalie didn't like Roly would have felt some type of way.
exactly. If Slim called Stunner Girl like, "Hey, Stunner Girl, let's get in the studio and make some beats," Rolly would have a fit.
Exactly. Right?
Rolly would have a
Yeah.
fit.
But also, and also one more thing before I go off,
Uh huh.
I really, and I talk about this in my TikTok. I really wish Kat would stop being like all up under Stunner Girl. Maybe that's just me, but it seems like Kat just is not like trying to be independent in a way. It seems like she's always
Oh.
on. And I feel like Stunner Girl says, "I don't want you always being around me and all that kind of stuff." So why can't she just go and mingle with everybody else instead of kind of being by her side all the time? It kind of bothers me a little bit. It's been like that the whole entire season.
Hmm. That is true. Stunner did say that in the confessional, and she said on Instagram. I just hope Stunner doesn't run up on Cat, because I feel like Cat might give her a run for her money, because maybe she might bring the old BGC5 Cat out. We'll see.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm
Yeah.
also ready. I'm so ready for now. I've been waiting for this episode with Tommy and Stunner Girl because I saw the pink and blue wigs, and I think Versace is coming next week. I'm ready to see
Right.
Versace. I don't think they filmed when the boyfriend showed up right with the gun. Right, they were already done
No,
filming
I don't
after
think.
that.
I don't think they got. I don't think they're gonna show that, even if they did get that,
Uh,
because they don't want people coming around with that type of pressure.
yeah, because I heard. Cause I think they said that Tommy brought a whole bunch of people to jump Stunner Girl because that was the last night, and Stunner brought her people as well to fight Tommy. That's what I
Right.
kept hearing in the blog. So
Right.
I'm ready to see that fight. And I think so. I think there's going to be 2 more episodes, but we still haven't heard nothing about the reunion. The reunion still has not filmed to this day yet. So I'm
That
wondering,
is true.
are they going to even have one? Because I heard that Rosie said she's not coming. I heard that Tommy said she's not
I
coming.
think
All
that's
that kind
pure
of.
cap. Rolly said she was gonna do Betty's West. Look at her now.
You
Huh?
right, you right, you right. But they need to go. But if it is like 1 or 2 episodes left, they need to go ahead and film it like yesterday.
They're probably going to film it either later this week or early next week. I can guarantee probably one of the two.
I wonder
Hmm.
if Rachel gonna get her lick back at Scotty.
Get your lick back. We'll go see at the reunion. Any final thoughts on the episode?
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't good. I was expecting way more. I think it kind of was better than our last episode, I think, because we saw some more content. But I really am excited for next episode. I'm ready to see how that whole situation went down because I saw it on Instagram of the guns flying and girls getting hit with guns. I'm ready to see all of it.
Right. All right. Thank you
I'm
so
ready to
much
see
for
y'all
calling in.
side. Thank
Hmm.
you.
All right. Night. Someone said I want to see Cat Snatchovich. I wanted to do that. He's like, that was like called a confessional, Cat. Okay, thank you so much, Dion, for the super chat. Thank you, anybody who sends me super chat. I really do appreciate it. Please, thank you, thank you, thank you. It really helps me build the content for my channel, so I'll be able to diversify my content as much as possible. I didn't forget about the book series. Like I said, I'm doing it a specific way. So once I start putting them out like back to back to back to back, y'all gonna love it. Okay. So said cheers to thank you so much to Dion for their super chat. Says cheers to you, babe. I love you. Keep doing big things like this video. Okay. Before I take in the last caller, Roller Ray told me that the friends and the exes, but no, Tommy told me that I gotta get at least 100 more likes, 20 more likes, 2,000 more likes, something. Come on, hit that like button. It's free. I ain't gotta pay nothing at all.
Thousand. So she said we only made 20,000, and I'm about to take 10 to my mama. And yeah, that's what y'all stopped y'all life for, which I never had one. 20,000. Say that at 20, a Twinkie. Yeah.
A dub. Okay, Gabriel, what is going on?
Am I the last person?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I have like a lot of things to say about this episode. Okay, so when Rolly was talking about like she kind of sees like some type of like mental health issues with Scotty, I can kind of see that too. I feel as if Scotty kind of takes abuse from people she deems herself loyal to.
Mm.
And I wanted to talk about like power dynamics in the show and how like Natalie likes to have power dynamics over people. And remember in like the confessional, Sky was like this is the woman that put me on the TV, and it's like, would you really want to fight the person that put you on the TV? Me personally, I wouldn't care if you ran up on me, but it's just like I feel like that's like a conversation to take that power dynamic into consideration.
So you, let's say if Natalie would did that, you wouldn't have got your leak back.
I wouldn't have got it back. I would have got it right then and there.
Okay. You would have matched the
But
leak
then,
back.
but then I probably would have had the cold sore. Like, oh my gosh, am I gonna be on next season? Like, oh my gosh, I might not be.
So you say you would have got your leak back right then and there, and then afterwards talk to her, be like, "Hey, friend, I had to do it on the camera."
Be like, hey, like we could get past it. We could get past it. Let's talk about next season, okay?
Right. It'll be storyline purposes for next season. What you thought about Lauren, aka Dragon Tales, saying that, Sky should have, she was surprised Sky didn't jump her.
First of all, just looking from like Sky's perspective, if my friend is arguing with a person and they go out of their way to swing at them, you should never swing on someone and expect backup first and foremost. And like, secondly, she was winning anyway, so
Right.
why would I jump in when my friend's winning? And and it's not like Krishan is swinging expecting backup. You should never swing and expect backup from someone. Like, that's just how I personally feel. So Lo was kind of bugging me. It's just like, and honestly, like, I didn't realize how tall like Sky was. Like, Lo, that's the last thing you would have wanted, because you really would have been going to that hospital with Rolly when she got that thing in her butt cheek.
Right. Not gonna lie, you're right. Lo was looking up to Sky. She said, "Yeah, like you should have jumped me." I was like, "Oh no, that girl is
Could you tell Lo got the fencer? She's like, "Oh my gosh, like you're tripping. I don't want to talk about it." She heard her name, so why are you getting annoyed that she's asking why her name is brought up? Why are you getting defensive? So I feel like she was really projecting. And also, was Rock mad at Scotty after Scotty came back on the bus? Like, it just seemed like she was kind of irritated with Scotty. But now I was like,
Yeah.
is there something going on? Like, why
I
is she
think it's
seeing
because
that?
she's seen Scotty like get disrespected by probably not so much, and she was just like, "Wow, you really let her hit you on camera, and you didn't hit her back." So I think that's why Rock looks so mad. That's what I got from it.
Okay, but do you
No.
know it's like the 360, the first episode, Sky was defending, like speaking for Krishan, and actually this episode she stuck up to Krishan for Scotty. And I was like, okay, that's like a 360, 180 Sky speaking up to Krishan. Like, no, she was just checking on her friend and that was wrong and all that. So
Which I'm
kudos.
glad Sky spoke up. So
Yeah.
she has a brain.
Yeah, so kudos to Sky for actually speaking up and be like, nah, Rock, you tripping. I like that.
Right.
Also, Rock said like the truth about Natalie. Natalie just does weird stuff to people that love her, and it's so weird. Like, I really want to see what goes down behind cameras, because it's like they still love her. Even Rock admit that she still loves Natalie. So it's like, who is Natalie off camera?
Listen,
Like, I
I feel
want
like
to
Natalie
know.
a sugar mama off camera. She be making sure that the girls are well taken care of. Okay, that's what I get from it. Like she pulls through. I'm not saying she probably give them like money, but she probably puts them onto things that they weren't put onto before they met her. That's what I get out of it.
Yeah, so they probably feel like even if she do mess up things to her, like I said, it's that loyalty thing. It's like this person has looked out for me and like putting me on the path to get more money and be more successful. So
Right.
even if they do annoying things, like I'm always gonna have some type of love and care for them. But it's just a weird predicament, honestly.
Yeah.
But and what y'all were saying, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I don't know why Nat lies so much, especially since everything she does is on camera. And it reminds me of that Baddies ATL reunion where Judy called her out for saying a bunch of colorist things and talking
Right.
about, oh, she looked like a monkey in this. And that
Right.
was like legit like, Judy, why would you say that? I would never say anything.
Right. What this call is referring to is when Natalie on BGC4 was looking at the picture of Portia. She was just like, she has a gorilla nose, okay, and like saying all these her being dark and all this stuff. And then Judy said it at the reunion backstage, and she yelled at Judy. But then, if you go back and watch the episode, it's on Tubi. You gonna see Natalie
Yes,
just say
Judy's
that,
like Judy smiled and she's like, Nat, it's on camera. It's
right?
on camera. You don't have to lie to me.
Right. That
Oh,
was
and
just,
another thing, like I feel like this season overall is pretty lackluster. But I do like, hopefully, if they do it right, I feel like the reunion will make up for it. Like I feel like this could be the best baddies reunion period if they let them scrap.
oh. No, listen. There was a live, Stunner went live recently, and she said that they should do like a boxing match. So like they should have them, box it out and then talk later. What you think?
Honestly, that might be a good idea because I was just thinking maybe they should have them like talk for like 5 or 10 minutes on like a live or like a screen online, and then after that they let them come out and box it out for 5 minutes.
It'd be like
Because
round one, we have Rolly versus no, but Nally got to be doing the announcing. My girl Rolly Poland, she's going against my girl Stunner. Let's see how she starts. Let's go round one. You hear ding, ding,
yep,
ding, 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 and then they just start going at it. That'd be kind of lit.
yep. Because the thing is, there needs to be some dialogue because people need to be held accountable. Like Tommy saying she never ran up or tried to do nothing to Stunner. And she's like, roll the camera. It's like, it's on camera. Like, do you got amnesia? Were you under the influence of something? Like, people just need to be held accountable for the things that they do.
Right. No, that
And
is true because
also,
we did see that on the TV screens.
yeah, like just a minute. But also, who was Tommy fighting on those stairs?
It looks like she was trying to get at Stunner because her sister Versace, who's really bad, by the way. She's to me the real baddie. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
she's
Tommy's
really
not a
pretty.
baddie, but like she's a baddie. I guess she was trying to get at Stunner Girl, and then Versace was trying to jump in. I think security was, from what I seen from it, looked like security was trying to get Versace off, and then that's why you hear kind of Tommy say, "Get off my sister" or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I get from it. That's just my guess. I wasn't there.
Yeah. And for this reunion, they need to do like double pat downs because I feel like, especially the Stunner girl, they better pat her down, okay?
Listen, Stunner Girl gonna mess around and put that heat in her wig.
And they better pat the wig.
They're gonna have to do the little thing around her hair because I feel like she gonna put it in her install and then take off her wig. It had that heat under there. All right.
Yeah.
Any final
Yeah.
thoughts on the episode?
Yes, they actually played their music
Right.
finally, but I feel like they should play more like music because they be playing the same song,
I'm just
especially
sick of hearing this vibe. I like that needs to retire quickly.
Okay, but would you rather hear that or Lit?
What's lit? By
Krishan
Rolly?
song? No, Krishan song. She's like, I don't know about. I'm like,
No.
no.
What is she gonna clap into the mic? Put it on
I would.
Natalie's chin as a rest hold for the mic and
Yeah,
no.
I would literally walk out if she did that. But like, Stunner Girl has. I want to hear. I look like I'm fresh off the runway. Huh? I want to hear that one.
Oh, I look at my fresh off the runway.
Yeah, like there's like other
Oh
songs that they
yes.
can perform, but that's
And
my
what
final
about
thought.
Natalie need to get in the studio or something? Like we want to see something different. Why don't you, lay down some beats, girl? Like let me see our baddies track. Everybody get in the studio. Everybody, spit a hot verse like we did on Bad Boys LA.
Yeah,
Everybody do a little
you know
verse.
she gonna say she run LA in the song.
Right, of course. And then when she raps, just like during the the meeting, when they had the little boxing meetings, the
Hmm.
matchups, like they had the little meetings. Natalie had the mic rested on her chin. She said,
Oh my gosh.
"Thank you so much for calling in."
Hey, thank you for having me.
All right, you have this like, all right. All right. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know I have a couple of callers, y'all, but I have to go. Okay. Leave in the comments down below what you guys think about this episode. To me, it was just very much boring. Okay. Oh, wait. Before I go, no, I gotta see what homeboy gotta say. Well, what you guys say about the episode?
Hello?
Yeah, what you guys say about the
Oh, this is me.
episode?
I was about to say, I was want to laugh because I saw I called in late because it was WrestleMania. I was too busy watching that. But what happened with the episode? I'm gonna get it short. Lauren, so basically she's telling me she's a jumper. That's what she's telling me. Like, that's all she said. She's like, listen, my friend fighting, I'm fighting. I was like, what? That was the dumbest argument I've ever heard the whole time. I was like, what is going on here? This makes no sense. But other than that, what else happened? Oh yeah, the whole Natalie and Scotty. You know, I understand where Scotty's coming from when she was like, come on, she didn't want. It's like you ever seen like an abusive relationship, like when someone hits you, and you're like, bro, I love this person, but I don't want to keep fighting this person at all. And I see how everyone's getting mad at her, but I see how you guys are yelling at her. But it's like you couldn't tell she's already in a bad state. You yelling at her to make it better, to make it worse. Honestly, she's gonna feel worse about it.
Me, it's just because I don't like getting embarrassed. So if I feel like you embarrass me, I'll embarrass you back. So we even.
That's what I'm saying. But some people aren't like that because I feel like she's really sweet, but she loves Natalie. Some twisted way. Everyone has a lover at some point. Scotty really loves Natalie. For some reason, she gave her this spot. She feels she owes her, and I feel in that moment she's like, damn, she really just hit me. Like in that moment, relationship, you just don't know what to do. And let me tell you something. I guess I see where Rolly's coming from when she was yelling at her, but it's like you're never gonna make someone, like I said, we'll go back in a relationship. You're never gonna make someone leave a relationship by telling them that they're stupid for staying. All you're gonna do is make them stay even longer. It's not gonna work that way. So that's one thing. I don't agree with how Rolly did it. Like, I understand her point. She was coming from a good place, but you gotta try to talk to people. Like, I'm saying, like, maybe because I study psychology a little bit more, I'm studying psychology a lot. I see how it's going down. But you're never gonna make nobody ever realize that. Like, you imagine you telling me, like, I'm trying to get you to do something, I'm telling you you're dumb, this and that. It made me feel like, well, I'm just gonna go back to Natalie when she shows me love again. Because when she shows me love again, I see that I know that fake is genuine. I don't know you from anywhere. And you're telling me that, like, you know what I mean?
So you're saying that, like, the way Scotty's reacting is really because of, like, probably like her background type vibe.
Probably, yeah. Like she might not. I mean, not everyone goes to different experiences. She might not really been backstabbed before. You never know. Yeah. It might take people like me and you. We've been backstabbed. We know where people are coming from. We see through Natalie. Some people can't though. They have to get bit by Natalie to see what she really is. She's a snake. And Scotty, hopefully she learns, but I don't know. Like I see that they're friends again.
They're still very close to this day, so nothing changed. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I see comments, they're like, she needs to, stop being friends. I'm like, yo, that's not gonna happen. So like, I didn't like
she used to go through like how Sarah was real close with Natalie for a long time. You can tell Sarah had Natalie's back. She was over here crying about Natalie. It's the same way. Natalie, like Natalie, she knows who to go to. She knows who she can have a grip on. She goes to like people that are vulnerable, and these people are going to stay there for a while. You can't like her and Sarah were going through it for years, and they kept being friends. And then when
her breakup with Natalie as if she was getting a divorce. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ.
She had a funeral and everything. That was the geek. And Krishan leaving. I thought it was interesting how Tommy, I wonder if the relationship's interesting to me. Her and Tommy going at it, like the dynamic is interesting because like Tommy, Loki be kind of checking Krishan and she doesn't really say much. Like she was like, you didn't give me no spotlight. And Krishan, she didn't really say anything about that. And I think anybody else, she would have said something.
Because she knows it's facts. Tommy was on TV years before Krishan was even a thought in the atmosphere.
Yeah, that was true because Biggie was lying. I don't know what Biggie was doing before the show. I don't know. Like, no offense to Biggie, but I don't know what you were doing being a party pointer in Connecticut. I mean, I guess it's big over there, but I don't really know. And I'm excited for next week's coming up. We're finally getting to what's it called, Oakland. I'm so sick of these episodes. Been so boring lately. I just want to see because I'm gonna say this. Tommy, I think Tommy could put them pause on Sunday. And she'll make everybody that's talking about Tommy not having hands real quiet when this episode comes out. Because I can't lie, like, regardless, I know I'm being biased because I still like Tommy. I grew up watching Tommy on Love and Hip Hop, so like I know like she's wrong sometimes. And I try not to be biased, but I can't lie. I still have a soft spot for Tommy, so I know she got some hands that people are sleeping on her. And when she comes to the reunion, and when it comes to next week, she's putting the hand. Cause I see the preview for her versus Tommy versus Stunner, and it looks like she was winning against Stunner. Her hits were actually connecting this time. And you see a bunch of pink hair on the floor. I mean, you see the blue hair on the floor, and you see pink hair on top of that. I'm telling you, and then this happens. I think doesn't Tommy get stripped at all? I think she gets stripped during the.
Yes. Y'all go her stunts, so she makes Tommy naked.
I'm just waiting for that episode to come. I think we're getting there soon because this has been kind of. I think it's gonna be a boring season, but a crazy finale because people almost lose their life on this show. And, yeah, hopefully we'll see. We'll see about the reunion. I heard people are not even showing up to the reunion. But
that's a cap. Thank you
I
so
hope
much
they
for
do.
calling in.
You have a good one. Good night.
All right, you too. Y'all keep saying the whole Rolly thing. I don't believe that. Let me tell y'all something. Let me Pepper gonna make one call. Okay, this is gonna be it. Rolly, like, what's going on, Rolly? Rolly, I sent you some snacks. Sent you a big gift basket. Okay, yes, all the delectables you like. You got burgers, you got hot dogs, got chips. But what's this about? You're not coming to the reunion. Like, what's going on, Roly Poly? This Rolly. I thought I was gonna have my own show. Like, what's going on? You telling Natalie she keep filming all these bad boys, but I don't have my own show. Like, what's going on? I mean, like, we film one show at a time. Like, you can't do all of this. You're tripping. Like, relax. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna do Baddies East. Okay, we're having Baddies East season 4. After that, then you'll get your own show. Okay. But guess what? You're gonna get double the pay for the reunion. I got you. Okay? Relax, Roly Poly. Okay? Just eat some of your snacks. And then she's like, "Okay, thank you, Lemmy. I got you. Thank you. That's gonna be that. Trust me. That's how I think the conversation's gonna be. All right. Leave it in the comments down below what y'all thought about this episode where I'll be.
Ain't no personal thing.